Hey, good morning, everyone. It is Friday. Happy Friday. It is March 28th, 2025, and it's 9 o'clock a.m. here in Chicago. So, I just saw a clip of Bud speaking on Errol Spence, and Errol Spence's, worthiness, so to speak, of being in the Hall of Fame. I didn't even finish watching the video yet. All I listened to was what Bud had to say. So I haven't gotten anyone else's take on this yet. All I heard was what Bud had to say regarding Errol Spence, being inducted into the Hall of Fame one day. And I disagree with Bud. And I'm actually kind of surprised that Bud would say that. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised because I just feel like maybe that is ego. That's definitely some ego creeping in, because all of the talk of Bud with a big fight with Canelo. But to say that Errol Spence, first of all, fighting in one division, I don't think that makes you or breaks you in terms of Hall of Fame status, because if that were the case, heavyweights would be the only ones exempt, and that wouldn't be fair. If you're very, very good in one division and you have fought a lot of top fighters in one division, that's okay for Hall of Fame status. So I don't know. I'm kind of surprised at Bud's take on that. But we can disagree. Now, I'm sure people are going to be all over this because people have been waiting for an excuse to attack Bud, but they won't attack their favorite fighter for any of their wrongdoing. They'll act like it never happened. But the reason why I wanted to make this video, even though I'm a heavy Bud supporter, is because I'm also an Errol Spence fan, and I would definitely love to see Errol make it into the Hall of Fame. I think that he's taken a lot of tough challenges to get there. Kell Brook, Sean Porter, and Bud Crawford. And that's just naming three. Then there's the Cuban guy. How did I forget his name already? Oh my God. One ass whipping and I already forgot his name. The Cuban guy, Errol beat his ass over there in Dallas. Him, Errol has fought some real beasts. He tried to fight Thurman. He tried very hard to fight Thurman. I just feel as though Errol, there's no reason he shouldn't be considered to be in the Hall of Fame. And I was a little surprised also at kind of Bud. I don't know, it's almost as though I almost feel like he's angry at Errol or something. Did something happen behind the scenes? I don't know. Did something happen behind the scenes? Because, again, I almost feel like he has a little bit of anger towards Errol. I don't know. I just thought that was a little bit of weirdness going on. But, that's his opinion. That's another way to look at it. The man has a right to his opinion. He does not feel as though Errol deserves to be considered for the Hall of Fame. And he's saying Errol has, okay, true. Errol has not done what Bud does or what Bud has done. That's true, whether you want to hear it or not. Whether you want to hear it or not, Errol has not done what Bud has done. That is true. But I don't think that that's a fair Hall of Fame criterion. There are going to be people in the Hall of Fame who have done a lot more than others. But that doesn't mean that the others have not done enough. If you make the honor roll and I make the honor roll, the criterion is 3.5 or higher. So if you have a 3.98 and I have a 3.50000, you can't tell me I don't deserve to be on the honor roll. Even though you blew me away with that 3.988 or 4.0. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I was kind of surprised at Bud's take on it. But, I'm going to disable my comments for this video because I know some people, you can't trust them. They'll use any excuse to attack Bud because they've been just waiting to use it, you know. So I'm going to disable this video because I'm not interested in the Bud bashing. But I do disagree with his his opinion as far as Errol Spence in the Hall of Fame. And maybe I think maybe it's good that he knows that a lot of people think that his comment was kind of foul, because, you know, maybe it gives him a chance to reflect on it. And there's nothing wrong with thinking something over and saying, you know what, I was wrong. He actually has done a lot. You know, I don't know what I was thinking when I said that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. You don't really get that a lot. But you never know. Bud might turn around and say, well, I was a little harsh. I actually do think he definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I think he should do that if he really feels it in his heart, though. You know, if he meant it, then he meant it. You know, if he meant it, then he meant it. But I think Errol definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. That's just my opinion. Errol definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. And I don't know, there might be some Errol Spence fans who do not feel like he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. So I'm just pointing out, this is a matter of opinion. And in Bud's defense, he was asked. It's not like he went on that show and just started, you know, blurting out Errol Spence's name and said he didn't deserve it. The man was asked, and he has every right to give his opinion. So that's another way to look at it, too, before people get a little too much in their feelings, you know. The man was asked. But that's all. Have a good day, everyone. Enjoy your Friday. And enjoy fight weekend.